Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to your mid-November reading, Leo. It's good to see you guys again. Welcome back, welcome in. How have you guys been? I hope you've been well. So, this is going to be your mid-November energy update reading here, Leo. We are just going to have a little chat, you and we're going to shuffle and see what comes through for you here. I would like to thank you for all of the love and support that you guys have been showing the channel. I would like to encourage you to continue to do that. Also, Leo, before I forget, make sure you check out your other placements as well. I find that different readings resonate, like they hit for me differently based on the sign that I'm watching in particular, like wherever that sign is in my chart. So especially if like you are scrolling through the videos and you see a title and it just kind of like jumps out at you, then that's definitely your intuition telling you that there is a message there in that video for you, no matter the sign. All right, enough talk. I'm laughing because this is the third time that I'm attempting to do your reading here, Leo, and this is the third time this card has come out at first. This card has come out first, and I even switch decks. Like, look, there's another one over here. So, like, what's going on? Let's talk about this Two of Pentacles energy. I feel like there is a lot on your plate, Leo. I feel like there's a lot that you guys are trying to balance. There's a lot of roles that you guys are needing to fill right now. I feel like there are a lot of different things that require your attention. And I feel like you, even though it may not feel like it's all going to work out in the end, like you guys like find out, you guys find some way to pull it off. You guys find some way to be successful. You guys find some way to come out on top. And coming out on top is the biggest challenge of all, because I feel like you guys are surrounded by some energies that are not very supportive. I feel like you need a break. I feel like you've been having to defend yourselves or defend your way of working, defend your way of being, to onlookers who don't understand you, like who don't see or get your perspective. And I feel like this is a battle that you no longer want to fight. What I'm talking about is a closing, of this. We are talking about an ending here with the World card coming out. And I feel like this is a very, very good sign. This is telling us that you, Leo, are willingly not fighting any battles. I feel like there's so much that you have. Well, what I mean by that is I feel like you guys have recognized the patterns. You guys know what microaggressive attacks look like. You guys know what manipulation looks like, or you guys know when you've encountered someone who is opportunistic, or who is self-serving, or who is like you just kind of know that they always have their eye on you for some reason. Someone like watching you, like you understand like what that is, like where that energy comes from. And ultimately between you and Leo, I feel like it has something to do with a certain kind of admiration that they have for you and your work ethic and everything that you guys stand for. Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like you're pulling your energy back, and I feel like you're not engaging. You're not engaging. I feel like you're just kind of watching from afar, like you put distance in between you and the things that once pained you. You've put distance in between you and your vices by way of growing and development, and you put distance in between you and the vices of others. I feel like a lot of your focus and a lot of your attention is on how you guys are spending your energy. I feel like you've realized that it's something that is very precious, and indeed it is, Leo. It's something that is very precious, and you get to a point where you're just like, oh, you see it, and you're just like, oh, is that what it is? I know what this is. I know how this works. I know where this is going. I know how this story ends, and you are able to choose. You're able to make a decision to rise above it. You're able to move in a way that does justice to yourself, in a way that honors yourself. I feel that the moment that you know what, Leo, I feel like this is something that you guys are already doing. Like, let's get some more cards on the table, and then we'll talk about this. The Eight of Cups coming out here next. Yes, this is about the things that you guys are leaving behind. This is about the things that you guys are no longer making room for in your life. The things that you guys will no longer tolerate. The things that you guys will no longer put up with. And I feel like you guys are, and that can be anything. That can be with getting sucked into the role that someone else has created for you, into the shoes that they have decided that, you know, they want you to fill. And it then becomes about your legacy. It becomes about your life. It becomes about the life that you guys can have, and about everything that you guys can have once you have really drawn the line in between other people's idea of who you are and the actual yourself, Leo, like who you guys actually are, like what you guys represent, what you guys stand for, what your principles are. Energetically, you guys could be dealing with any of the fixed signs. It could be a Taurus, a Scorpio, another Leo, or an Aquarius. There's a lot of earth energy on the table, so I feel like when it comes to your the things that you guys have built, Leo, your relationships, I feel like there's something very stable in the works. I feel like this looks long term. But I feel like someone here is stubborn or stuck in their ways. Take that how it resonates. And on that note, let's go ahead and go through and clarify. Interesting reading. Let's see what's coming through here for you guys. So 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. You have heard it all before. You have been through it all before, and you know how to handle it this time around. You know how to handle it this time around. I feel like you guys can take a step back and separate yourself from toxicity and see it for what it is, Queen of Pentacles, and understand who you guys are and what you guys stand for. I love that this is coming out in your energy, and what is this card saying about you? It's saying that you are someone who is sensible. It's really important that you guys remember that, because you know that's something that can't always be taught. Like, you guys were born with that. Your energy right now is very thoughtful. I feel like you will always approach things from a grounded standpoint, and I feel like that's what enables you to just get back up every time that you experience betrayal or disappointment. So mid-November, I feel like you guys are really looking back on your life, and I feel like you are looking at the challenges that these things that used to be mountains that are now molehills. What else can we get off of the Five of Swords? What we're talking about is growth, Leo. I love this energy. Knight of Swords. I feel like if you feel like there are a lot of fires that you guys have to put out, trust and believe that you know the solutions, that you will get through it. We're talking about I feel like you're going to conquer these challenges by the strength of your back and by your sheer determination to not let the cycle persist, by your inability to see things for what they are and let them stay, let it continue to handle it the way that you had always handled it, and now you want to go about it differently, and your energy is very observant. I feel like you guys are very in the know. Like, there isn't anything that is getting past you right now. The Moon card comes out. We'll read the bottom of this one. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. Very, very appropriate. Specifically, the events behind the scenes. So, speaking of you guys, nothing getting by you guys, and you being able to see through a lot, you guys being able to see more. You could be dealing with a water sign. It could be a Pisces, or by the time of the next quarter moon, the next full moon, you're really going to feel like you have graduated, like you have become a more capable version of yourself. I mean that in the best way, in the sense that you're the things that used to keep you up at night, the things that used to bother you, don't anymore. Let's take a look at the World card. Speaking of broadening your horizons, and at the same time becoming the center of attention becoming the center of attention, because you have this kind of magnetism about you, and that is I like to call that the glow that comes from boundaries. It really does beautiful things. Boundaries, it really does beautiful things, Leo. You walk a bit taller. There's something that happens in your energy once you finally heal. You guys, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about with the Chariot card coming out here. A very, very important achievement indeed. It says it right there. it just feels different when you have healed. It feels like you can begin working on the things that will bring you happiness. It feels like you can start doing the things that make you feel good, like you can start investing in your life, Leo. You can start investing in your life, and that's the kind of kickstart that you get when your energy is no longer being drained, right? Let's take a look at the Eight of Cups. Ooh, actually, let's grab one here for the first sign. Love this card. Okay, so Tree of Life coming out here, conception. This card here, Leo, is all about investments. It's all about a labor of love, and it's also about discipline. It's a reminder here that wherever, like when you guys beginning planting seeds, it's important that you plant with purpose and the conviction to water it in order to see it develop, in order to see it go through all the different stages of growth and become something that is going to then give back to you. I just saw, like, okay, we're talking about the discipline that's on display here in your energy, Leo. And what I was gonna say there, I don't I don't know why I couldn't get it out, but I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to describe it. So I envision someone, like planting a seed, and that seed becomes this beautiful tree. This tree has very large branches, and then it's done a couple things. It has protected that person from the rays of the sun, by providing a shady spot for them to build a shelter. If this is a fruit-bearing tree, can also feed this person. If you would like to, like lay, you can, make a bed with a hammock. So I just feel like whatever you guys water right now, I should have just said that from the beginning because it ended up being entirely appropriate to what the message I was trying to get across. But like this, that's what this represents here, Leo. It's about the labor of love. It's about the things that you guys invest in that end up giving back to you in some way, shape, or form. Don't give up, stay consistent is the key here. Stay consistent and accept all the different stages of growth. You guys have gone through them, so I feel like you're very familiar. Let's take a look here at the Eight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. This deck was like, okay, we thought you'd never ask. Three of Cups coming out here next. So this is really nice. This is that transition that we were talking about. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. You seeing a rejuvenation, a restart when it comes to your feelings, when it comes to your heart. This is that shift, that pep in your step that you guys are going to be experiencing here mid-November. This is really nice. And it starts after you leave the old life behind and you start focusing on the relationships, business ventures, partnerships, homes, jobs that are going to fulfill you, that are going to sustain you. You start investing, daily. You start working very diligently, and I feel like you also save. If you embody that way of going about it here in Scorpio season into Sag, I feel like by the time that you are ready to execute fully, in Sagittarius season, you are going to have a considerable amount of groundwork to go off of. If you start now. If you guys have already been doing this, then keep it up, keep going. It's gonna pay off, so just stick with it and stay consistent is the message. Let's take a look at the Ten of Pentacles. Like this looks pretty nice. The Dreamer. Yeah, you guys can have anything that you want, dare to dream the dream, because you can have it. You can have it. You can have it because you no longer have the blocks and the weight of injustices that have been getting done to you, weighing you down and confusing you about your potential. I feel like you very much believe in that now, and you feel like you can have it all, and you can, Leo. Let's take a look at the Four of Pentacles here next. This deck is very talkative. We'll take those two. So we get the Devil card clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, save your money. Take a look at your spending habits, and I feel like you're gonna want those savings to do something really amazing. Perhaps by the time of the new year. Just work really hard from now until the end of the year, and then by the time we get to Capricorn season, you're gonna see some kind of manifestation there. Five of Pentacles and the Sun. Really, really awesome energy. And Leo here closing out the reading. Very, very nice. So what's ending here, Leo? Like, where are you guys seeing the new beginning? It's a new beginning in any fears that you had surrounding money. It's the wisdom to accept help from others, and it's the fear surrounding the stability of the things that bring you profit, your streams of income. You may not you may have questioned how stable those were, or if they'd have longevity. And I feel like what's changing here is the belief that you guys have in your capability. I feel like you've seen that you can achieve it, because you now feel like you have something extra to help. It's an extra boost of energy, of will to make it happen for yourself. A will to make it happen for yourself because you feel that you deserve it, and you do. All right, I hope that you guys enjoyed that. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you know when my videos are being posted. I will see you for your December reading. It's December already. What? Bye.